Esther reflected, I never imagined my life would lead me here. I was just an orphan girl raised by my cousin Mordecai in the streets of Susa. Our people, the Jews, lived quietly under the rule of King Ahasuerus. We tried to stay unseen, unnoticed, safe. But one day, everything changed. The king removed his queen and commanded that young women from every province be brought to the palace. I was taken too. I was frightened and completely alone. Inside the palace walls, everything was gold and marble. But I felt like a small, fragile bird trapped in a cage. Still, God gave me favor. I was treated kindly by the king's servants, and when the time came for me to stand before King Ahasuerus, he looked at me and chose me to be his queen. Yes, me, an orphan, a foreigner, a Jewish girl made queen of Persia. But the real test had not yet begun. Not long after, a man named Haman rose in power. He was proud, cruel, and obsessed with control. All were commanded to bow before him, but Mordecai would not. Haman burned with rage. He didn't just want to punish Mordecai. He wanted to destroy every Jew in the empire. He went to the king and convinced him to sign a decree commanding the extermination of my people. I felt the world crash around me. The date was set. Our death had been written into law. Then word came from Mordecai, do not think that because you are in the palace you will escape. Perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this. Those words struck my heart. I trembled. To go before the king without being summoned meant death. But doing nothing meant the death of my people. For 3 days I fasted, I prayed, and when I rose to my feet, I had one thought in my heart: if I perish, I perish. My hands shook as I stepped into the king's inner court. The guards stared in silence. King Ahasuerus raised his eyes, and for a moment everything stopped. Then, slowly, he extended his golden scepter toward me. I was alive. I invited the king and Haman to a private banquet, and later, a second one. There, I finally revealed the truth. I am a Jew, and someone has plotted to destroy my people. Esther said, trembling. Who would dare do such a thing? King Ahasuerus demanded, his voice cold. The enemy is Haman, Esther said with determination. The entire hall fell silent. Haman's pride crumbled. He begged for his life, but it was too late. The king had him seized and executed that very day. And the decree against my people? A new decree was written, giving the Jews the right to defend themselves. On the day our enemies came to destroy us, we stood, we fought, and we survived. Esther reflected, I often look back and wonder, how did an orphan become a queen? How did fear turn into courage? God placed me there, in that exact moment, for his purpose. Sometimes he uses the least expected person in the most unexpected place to save many. And even when you are afraid, your courage may become someone else's deliverance.